Clear into the end zone, touchdown, Lamb. Still makes it. This time on a pitch from the fielder. Down the back here, Ricky running it up there. Inside.
Get upfield, Brandon.
Sorensen, right side.
There you go.
Richards, the right side, touchdown. Passing the Fox over.
A message for Rob Van Boren and the band. Heather says yes.
To kick for the Rams, number 2, Tyler Barker. Keeps the ball, he's into the end zone, touchdown Rams. Touchdown Rams. Tom Hathaway to kick. is up and good. Rivera and Richards need to receive. Rivera tackled by the punter Clark. Flag on the play. Touchdown Rams.
On the play, recovered by the Rams. More Cowboys. Touchdown Rams.
You're about to see and hear what it's like to get ready for and play a first-round playoff game. Photographer-editor Brian Warner spent the day with the Highland Rams and Coach Tom Kingsford for their game against Hunter.
We will remember tomorrow's ball game a year from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, so on and so forth, won't we?
Is that too tight on there?
Hey, I just gotta get this knot.
Let me know before the game.
Our center's got the difficult job. Our center, he's uncovered. He's got to check this linebacker. They don't blitz him very much. I tell you, we'll score a touchdown on this play. Okay, if we have time to throw the ball.
How you doing, Coach?
Only game in town at this time, right here. How are you?
It's good to see you.
Good to see you.
Bob Cronin.
Tom Kingsford. You know, there's no love lost here, and we want to make sure everybody is, you know, healthy, wealthy, and wise.
Tell your lineman to listen to me in the middle. You know, you got
Right. You deserve to be here. All the time, all the hard work, all the lifting those weights, all the running, all the stuff that goes along with it, it doesn't happen by accident. Remember where you came from. Remember what you've been taught. Get out there and do a great job. Let's go.
Kickoff team starting the game.
Let's go, fellas!
Walk off, push the ball back.
Ball! Where is that supposed to be? Is that supposed to be deep? Hey, just relax out there and do a great job. You're all right. Double tight.
Pull back, counter! Counter!
Pass! Okay, here we go. Kickoff return. Kickoff return. Here we go, baby! Here we go, Black! Yeah, we're going to go offensive too.
He saw both 7 and 6 come off from off the sideline.
Paul, I think if they go with this call, we got to kick it.
Yeah, we do.
officials, if they saw 7-0 on the play they did, we would have tripped. Came off the sideline. I got to stick with it. You know, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I got to stick with it.
You're wrong.
Stay focused. No one puts it on Cruz. Everybody keeps the intensity up. Everybody keeps our focus with a hell of a lot more confidence we started 25 minutes ago.
What's the call, Coach? Leaves. Good win.
Good job, big guy.
A great win. Good job.
Good win.
Good game, Coach. Good win. Great game. Good win.
We're going to the turf, baby!
All right, nice job, Brian. Well, that's going to wrap it up for this.
Johnson, the ball carrier, gains about 3 up the middle. Fumble on the play. We have a fumble on the play, recovered by Hunter. Fumble on the play, recovered by the Rams. Rams. Matt Cannon, 5-yard foul.
In our semifinal game this year versus Orem, we started out, and it was a little bit of a struggle for us for a couple reasons. And the game was back and forth and back and forth. At the end, when we came out on the short end a little bit, it was important to me to get to our kids first before anybody else did, to let them know exactly where they stood with us, the tremendous things that they had accomplished throughout the year, and that everything that they had done from the end of their league season on was icing on the cake. The thing that we had stressed at halftime with our kids is the thing that I prided myself with this group of young men is they've always played hard, they've never given up, they've always done what we expected them to do, and just because things didn't go their way or whatever, I didn't expect anybody to kneel down and not give the effort that they've given. We came out in the second half and did that, gave that exact effort, and did a great job. I was a little concerned that how our kids would have felt, coming on the short end of the stick, that they weren't failures, that they played hard, that they were all still good kids, that yes, it did come to an end, but that everybody that was associated with what we wanted to do was proud of them, and that to hold their heads up high and to carry themselves in a manner that we have talked about since day one, with the class and the respect and all the things that Highland stands for, that they had made an impact not only on the school, on us as football coaches, but on the community and the people that they come associated with every day in their school. And so, in life sometimes it's if you don't win the grand prize, people think that you're a failure, or that if you don't get the final prize that you're not as successful as you possibly could be. But that wasn't our feeling at all, and it was important to me to express that to those kids, that they were great kids and that they had done everything that we had asked, and it was a great thing for us just to be a part of it, and all the things that they did, that they were great, and that they had nothing to be ashamed of in anything that they did. And we were sorry to see it come to an end. I'm sure that they were sorry to see it come to an end, but the way that they came into the season, playing hard and doing all those things that we expected, is exactly the same way that they left it, and it was a great thing for all of us to be a part of.
I'm Mike Jensen, I'm number 77, and my favorite game of the whole year was probably the first game we went to Rice. Played, it was a really great experience, had a lot of fun. I kind of left in unfortunate circumstances, but it was a great time, I enjoyed it a lot.
Sterling Jenkins, number 68. The best part of the season was, for me, was all the friendships that I made, and I know that I'll be keeping them for a long time. I'll never forget anything that happened during the season, or hopefully after the season.
Chris Parker, number 65, and what do I remember most about this season? I don't know, probably just how close everybody was together and how much fun it was. It was a lot of fun to play this year.
My name's Cody Sweeney, number 19. My favorite game was the Davis game, just because we went up there with all their people and beat them, and it was really wet and muddy and stuff.
Hi, I'm Patrick Moffett, number 45. The best part of the season for me would have to be when Gary caught his touchdown pass against Mountain View. I think that kind of highlighted our whole season right there.
Ben Jenkinson, number 46. And then I think the team has had the most impact on me because we all got along so good together. always worked hard together.
Still at number 7, and my favorite game this year was probably Hunter.
Basically because what they did to us a couple years ago, it's a good chance to get back at them, and we got back at them real good. It felt good to do that. I'm sure all those players who played on that team a couple years ago were happy that we beat them, and I'm sure my brother was. He was excited.
Phil Sharp, my associate number 2, number 66, and the best part of the season was 3 days. No.
Probably the playoffs, because it's an exciting time, I guess.
Sean Smith, 47, and the person with the most impact on me probably be Coach the 12, because he just always encouraged me and got after me and stuff.
Jason Martinez, 75. My favorite game was probably the Hillcrest game because it started us out and got us on the right track and showed us how we could play.
Ben Holly's house, number 71. I think the best part of the season was just all the time we spent together and all the friendships we built and just, messing around together. It was a good time. That's it.
My name is Dave Brosnahan, number 83. Person with the biggest impact would be probably Coach Wilson for teaching us to work hard, both off season and during the season, and to never quit.
Daniel Strasser, number 80. And my favorite game happened to be Mountain View game where we came from behind to win it in the end, and all the great news coverage.
Hi, my name is Matthew Cannon, I'm number 9. And the best part of the season for me was the relationships I built with all the different players and coaches because they're such great people. And they're really nice.
Michael Finlay, number 78. And who has had the biggest impact on me this year? I guess it would probably have to be the captains and the rest of the senior varsity football players. I started out new this year, and I was really surprised at the way that they just welcomed me in and just tutored me right along and helped me through all the rough spots.
My name is Ben Lingen, and I was number 2. And my favorite game of the season was Viewmont because that was the first football game I'd ever played in, and I started, and it was really cool.
Scott McNeil, number 72, and the question is, who's had the biggest impact on me this year? I'd have to say Coach Tate because he's just worked hard and helped us out a lot with all of our drills and stuff, making us a better team. And Claudia Scally.
You can cut that, can't you?
Brandon Sorensen, number 5. I think the person who's had the most impact on me this year is Coach Valentine. I had the opportunity to work with him and the defensive backs this year, and he's always been there for me when times get hard and I'm kind of down on myself and stuff. He's always there with an encouraging word to pick me up, and he's just been a great influence on me this year.
Thomas Henroy, number 20. Thomas Kingsford has had the greatest impact on me. He's just a warm guy. I don't know, he's always open with you, always wants to talk to you. He's a great coach. Love him.
Jeremy Gaylord, number 62. And my favorite game of the season would have had to have been the Hunter game. Just the experience of being able to play against him and not really as a revenge for 2 years ago, but just a good playoff experience.
Thomas Hathaway, number 3. The person who's had the biggest impact on me during football season was my brother or brothers, because they've all been through it and they all pushed me to keep going when I wanted to quit. They were always there for me to keep urging me to keep going. And so if I'd have to say the biggest impact on the year for me would be my brothers, because they always stuck by me.
My name's Gary Langston, I'm number 35, and probably my most favorite game this year was the Skyline game. Probably for obvious reasons, because it was probably our biggest game of the year. There was a lot of excitement. I think we all wanted to win so bad that we let it get away from us at the end. I think we all played well in that game. It was a big performance for us all. I think it helped us show some character and heart on behalf of ourselves, and I think that's why it was our biggest game and why it was the most exciting to me.
Shane Smith, 67. My favorite game was the Hunter game, just because everything was working, we were all working together, and it was a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun.
I'm Jamie McCullough, number 22, and my favorite was playing at Rice City.
Rusty, number 6. My favorite game was the Mountain View playoff game. Just because that last minute, that was just sweet, gave me the greatest feeling.
John Godfrey, number 70. The thing I would remember most about Highland football is the friends that I made, because before I went to junior high up at Hillside, I was at Uinta, and I went with a lot of East people, and they didn't treat me very well, and I didn't have very many friends. And then I started going to Hillside, and I met people like Ben Jenkinson, and Ben Jenkinson was in my English class and told me about football, and I really liked the idea of it, being together on a team and stuff. So my 8th grade year, I decided to play for Highland, and that year we went undefeated and took state, and I was on the B team. And from then on till now, I've gained so many friends from football, from becoming more aware of what I'm doing, and getting to know some of the popular kids in the school. And I guess not being popular, but being well known and being liked, I guess, is the main thing. And I've learned a lot from playing football, because playing football before till now, I've grown up a lot. I don't think I'd be the kind of person I am right now if I hadn't played football.